20 minutes now before 8 o'clock on Y100 and B104.1 FM. It's time for our insurance tip of the week, and Sonia and Brad in the studio with us from Bryan Insurance. How are you guys?
We're good.
Good.
I'm good. I won't speak for Brad. Are you good?
Brad, get in close to the mic. Get it right next to you. There you go.
Right there.
We're going to make a pro out of him
He's
before it's
getting
over.
there. I know he is getting there already.
I'm doing great.
Yeah, good. So what's going on?
Well, we actually were going to talk about something different yesterday.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a breach of security, I guess you'd say, that took place, and cyber liability is a big deal, and so I think it's probably a good idea to bring that up.
Yeah, on Friday, more than 20 entities in Texas, including, from what they're saying, the Grand Police Department, were hit by ransomware attack. And, you know, people always say, well, it won't ever happen to me. Yeah, it will. It's not if, it's just when.
It happened to KSBJ Radio in Houston. They hijacked their entire server system and they had to pay it, and it was over $11,000 to get their data back.
Yeah.
It's awful how it goes about.
I know, it's disgusting, really.
Yeah.
But it's there. The threat is there, and there are insurance policies that you can buy. And the first thing that Brad and I want to point out, they are not all alike by any stretch.
Okay.
This is still relatively new. I mean, I know it's not new, but relatively new. There are dozens of insurance forms being sold out there. So when we talk about some of these coverages, they're not available on every policy. We have one company that we represent that, I guess they call it the Cadillac. It's got the best coverages and the best risk management, but then there's others that are a little less expensive. You might just not get the same coverage.
Right, and you have to watch out for some of these policies out there. They're called
They have a warranty.
warranty. Thank you. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Risk management warranty.
Risk management warranty. And the thing about the risk management warranties is they're there to limit the coverages that are on these policies. So when you're purchasing, they might say that yes, you're getting the coverage for the social engineering or this crypto.
Yeah, that
the crypto crimes.
That stuff.
Yeah, that stuff. But they put these warranties in there that say that if you don't do your due diligence in your server security, there's no coverage. If you don't do second-party wire transfer confirmations, there's no coverage. If you actually click on the email that you're supposed to be thinking you're covered for, you're not covered. So there's a lot of different forms out there that you have to be careful with.
Right, and one of the big ones is the ransomware, since that just happened.
Right.
And what the insurance companies want you to do and what you should do not negotiate. You know, who was the president that said we don't, was it?
That would be Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, we
do
don't
not negotiate with terrorists.
Right.
So they want you to notify them and they deal with it. But when he's talking about risk management warranties, the policy that we sell most of the time doesn't have that in there. So what I'm getting at is they want you to call them, but say you started the negotiation yourself, and then you thought, uh-oh, I should have notified the company. You did not negate your coverage. So that was a good example of a risk management warranty. So because sometimes, and like Brad said, you don't not doing it on purpose. You click on something, it looks legit to you, you know.
Right, like I got an email from my grandfather, air quotes,
Yeah.
that was talking about family photos. Click on this Dropbox and you'll see, you know, what we did this weekend. And it looked legit. It looked like it was from John. But when I really, really looked closely at the email, there was a few little tweaks that they made. And they were just trying to get me to click. And with social engineering now, the big thing is these white hat hackers will try to go after the financially responsible employee. They'll send an email that says, please wire this money to here, or please send the bank account information to this person. And it looks legit. It looks like it's from the boss. They have built the emails to resemble, and most employees will just look at that and go, oh, if he's asking me to do it, or she, I'll just do it. And that's when they nail you and they get, you know, $25,000, $30,000 wire transfer. And there's no way of getting that money back from the hackers. Now, with this program, they do have reimbursements for wire transfer, so, which is unusual in a lot of the cyber programs.
There's one of our clients, and I won't go into a lot of detail, but one of our clients, actually two of our clients, one just didn't know it was happening. One of our clients got an email from what looked like our other client and said, you know, you need to wire this amount of money, and they did it, and that none of them had cyber liability insurance. So they were just out the money,
Mhm.
you know, and so if you have a business, you have an exposure. That's just the way it is in this world. If people think, oh, not me, yeah, you.
Oh, yeah, it's as simple as one click.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's innocent. KSBJ's, they actually were loading all of their servers onto a cloud, and the cloud got hijacked. And so it somehow erased everything on their system in office, the servers in-house, and then they were trying to bring it back again, and they had to pay in order to get it released. It's crazy of all the ways that these people come up with this stuff.
So sad.
Another thing that's really cool about this program that we're talking about is they have these risk management services that normally you'd have to pay for, and they're included at the premium. Like, they will send out, you know, it's called phishing, is that what it is called?
Yes.
Phishing, okay, they'll send out those emails to see which one of their employees will click on it.
Now, when you do
And it's
click
for
on it,
It's for training,
Yeah.
it's not, you know.
when you do click on it, they have it set up where you actually send the employee back to training. So they'll make it look, yeah. So,
Watch it, Rick.
So there's other things. Oh, they can test your system and see if you're vulnerable anywhere. So, you know, a lot of cool things with this product. So what we would recommend, did you have anything else before I?
Oh no, I just got claim examples
Oh,
of,
yeah.
you know, where the trucking company got nailed and they did ransomware on there and put a $50,000 ransomware. And the trucking company in California actually paid the ransomware, but the hackers still deleted all their systems. So our company went in there and brought in their own IT groups to help rebuild their entire system from scratch.
Yeah.
So it ended up costing the insurance company about $1.3 million in cost after, you know, reimbursements and rebuilding.
And they did the business income loss too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so the income that they lost as a result was covered as well. So what we would say is just get a quote, just look at it. You don't have to buy it, but if you have a business, you need to look at it. And so I would say, give us a call, you don't have to have any other insurance with us. We can do this by itself. Give us a call and let us give you a quote and just look at it. Then you can make an educated decision. So.
How do we get a hold of you then?
Oh, you can call us at Bryan Insurance at 940-549-2525 or come see